What is up, my friends? We are back for another Foundations draft. If you watched my last one, we tried some blue-red nonsense. It did not go so well. We're going to get back to our winning ways here. We got a couple of trophies in the drafts before that, so let's go back to try-hard mode and see what we can get here. We've got ourselves a very nice board wipe, Blasphemous Edict. We've also got a Baked into a Pie and an Arbiter of Woe. Kind of don't love seeing all these phenomenal black cards in this pack, as we will pass this to the left, and then the person to our left will be in black, and then the person two to our left can also be in black. However, this pack does also have the very nice Fiery Annihilation and an Elvish Regrower. I don't think you take the Regrower over these unless you're already in green. Annihilation is phenomenal. But we're going to take the board wipe, as it's just one of those cards that can completely swing a game, catch your opponent by surprise. Love to follow that up with a Banshee, one of the best black top-end creatures for sure. Almost all the time in a sacrifice deck, you can turn this into a 5/3 and destroy an opponent's creature, minus 13/13. And even if you can't, occasionally you can pick off some very nice, like 3/1s or whatever with the -1/-1 effect. There's also notably nothing else good in this pack at all. So yeah, easy Tragic Banshee there. Here we've got no good black cards to follow up our previous picks, so we've got two options pretty much. Of course, there's the Luminous Rebuke, which is a good destroy creature spell. However, I'm looking more at the Essence Scatter, which is an uncommon. Perhaps blue could be open. We've also got the Involuntary Employment if we want to be in a black-red sacrifice type deck. I'm not really as high on this right now, as we don't have any other red cards. We don't have any sacrifice outlets. So it is between the Essence Scatter and the Luminous Rebuke. And I do think the Scatter being uncommon is a little bit more tempting here. White could have been the way to go here. We could have had two really nice white removal spells. Been in a really nice white-black control deck here. I do like the Rune Sealed Wall. It's awkward sometimes. It could just slow down your opponent. You keep surveilling until you find the Blasphemous Edict to wipe the board and start over. However, a Banishing Light is just too much better. This makes me very sad that we were punished for not taking the Luminous Rebuke. Here we've got the Felling Blow as the best card in the pack. The Think Twice makes me lean back into blue. And I don't like the Vanguard Seraph. Just a very expensive flyer, which, you know, flyers are nice. But it's very expensive, doesn't do much other than fly. I will grab the Think Twice here. And, okay, looks like blue is more open than white, but we do also have the Hungry Ghoul here. And a free-top Snare Spinner, which is also very nice. However, we are very much more in blue and black than we are in green right now, so it's really between these two. There's also the Dwynen. Green definitely open. But Refute is certainly a very nice card, especially with an Essence Scatter already. I think if we had taken those red cards, the Employment, we would have gone with the Ghoul. Instead, we shall see what we get here with blue. Here we get some good white cards, which is kind of awkward. Bouncing us back towards white. We see the Uncommon Pup. Great with the Banishing Light. Great with the Banshee. Okay, we're not seeing too many good black cards, which is very unfortunate. They end up in blue-white. Beautiful red-white card, but not going to happen for us here. I don't like Imprisoned by the Moon. You're just ramping your opponent, but blue doesn't have that much removal. This is really between the bad removal, the really good red-white card. We haven't seen any red, really, either, except for some involuntaries. I think we just take the bad removal. Green is definitely open, man. Feels bad. I think I'm going to take the zombie, though. We definitely want to be in black with that Blasphemous Edict and the Tragic Banshee. And I do think the Soul Shackled zombie is okay. I don't think it's great by any means, but we're going to go ahead and just grab some gems here. Don't look. Don't think there's any world where we end up in the black-red sack deck. We have just seen no red cards whatsoever. I guess we'll take the Burnished Heart here and see where we end up. Happy to see the Rune-Sealed Wall wheel. I don't mind taking it. Pick 12. Does very much look like we're going to be in blue-black. Could potentially splash white for the Banishing Light, not for the pup. Get rid of something early, bounce it, play it again later. We do have a few targets actually already. Kiora is a nice open here. Also got the Sunblessed Healer. Fleeting Distraction. No good black cards. We have the Perforating Artist is phenomenal, but not really in our wheelhouse here. So we're definitely going to take the Kiora. Just a really nice creature. Here we've got a second shot at a Luminous Rebuke. Got a Burst Lightning. No black cards again. No blue cards that are good. That's unfortunate. I mean, a Luminous Rebuke is certainly splashable. We can find some way to splash white. We can take the Banishing and the Luminous for sure into our deck. Well, we get ourselves a really nice blue-black card. Happy to see that. We have the Uncharted Voyage as well, which is just a weak removal spell. Phenomenal Battle Song. Berserker for red. Claws out is nice for going wide white. But we've got ourselves a blue-black flying. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you draw a card, then discard. And when you have 7 in your graveyard, you get +1/+1 and Death Touch, which is really nice. Quite happy to see that. A Gormon. Quite happy to see that as well. So we're finally getting some good black cards. Obviously, the pack order reverses in pack 2. So we're getting some open black from the people on our left. Obviously, no one on our left is in black because we didn't even see any good black cards. The people on our right are definitely in black. We're going to slam that Gormand. We do need to find some fodder for it. The Helpful Hunter is indeed helpful. Is there ever a world where we end up not in black and just go, or not in blue and go black white, splash blue, just splash the Kiora basically? Essence Scatter, is that a possibility? Well, a lot of blue cards right now. That'll have a lot of work to do ahead of us if we try and pivot into white. Being said, the white cards are just infinitely better. I'm going to take the white card here. Okay, a Banshee is great. I think we're going to try and make the pivot. It's not a late pivot, but it's a late pivot. Okay, Pridemate. We can get some tapped lands that gain life. We're happy just grabbing more 2-drops. Blue-white. Okay, so if we are splashing blue-white somehow, blue or white rather, then this card's going to make the cut. I do want that Sage for the Gormand we just grabbed. This might be too greedy in the sense that we're already kind of all over the map here, but I'm going to take the really good card. Here is that tapped land that gains life that we wanted. And is going to help me splash something. Probably blue. We're going to need some more fixing. We are not running any of these cards. Claws Out and the Uncharted Voyage wheeled. Now that we're trying to move into white, unfortunately, we're not a Claws Out deck. Okay. Wow. Pick 12 Resolute Reinforcements. A genius for pivoting. White just seems more open. We're not going to play the air unless we absolutely need. Blue-black land is perfect. We can now splash. Woof. This card is absurdly broken. God, I want to take it. Let's pivot into red. God, this card is nuts. And then we open a ley line as well. I don't want any of these cards. Well, I mean, I do. I want the Tyrant desperately. I think we take the Eaten Alive. Although we don't really have fodder, unfortunately. So we're not going to be in blue. Except for splashing. We're probably just going to splash maybe these 4 cards. We do need to find some playables. I don't think I like the axe very much. It can, of course, just dominate games, but I'm going to take the really good removal spell. Another rare that no one wants. For splashing, I'm not going to play a colorless land. And we are splashing, so... the Vessel is great. The Stab is really good, too. We do need some sacrifice fodder for the Gourmand, for the Eaten Alive. We're going to take the sack fodder here over the Stab, which is painful. Our removal is Rebuke, Edict, Eaten Alive, Banishing Light, and then a couple Banshees. So I think we have good removal. Wow, a couple cats here that we really want. Cat Collector's phenomenal. Helpful Hunter is amazing. Are we going to splash Kiora and the Dreadwing? If we do, we don't need more 3-drops. We do need some 2-drops. And this is just good fodder as well. I mean, this spits out a 1/1 token as well, if you gain life. That's a tight one. That's a tight one. I just, you're never going to get me passing a Helpful Hunter. They're just too good. Here we have some more stuff where we need sacrifice fodder. Oh my god, there's a pick 4 Curator of Destinies. One of my favorite rares. This card is just absurd. At least to draw 2. And also a 5/5 flyer. I really do want this Infestation as well. But we do need a top-end creature, I think. Rat is nice just for more fodder. Angel Finality is phenomenal. Big Flyer empties out your opponent's graveyard, which is very relevant in this format. Only between those two. You have a decent number of... Like, I'd rather have the Angel of Finality than the Soul Shackled. We're seeing some really balmy... obviously, I'm not taking this. I didn't mean to click on it. Some balmy rares, though. A lot of these rares are just really nice. And no one's taking them. I mean, this, the Curator... I mean, the Tyrant was our open, so we didn't get to take it. Everyone's opened up the wrong colors, apparently. Another pup. Beladar is good with our little fodder. I don't think we need more top end. Micromancer grabs me the Eaten Alive, but I don't really want to be splashing that much, as we didn't find that much fixing. We just have the Dismal. So there's really nothing for us in this pack. I mean, again, the Micromancer is great, but I don't think we're going to splash for it. Not if we're splashing for 3 other blue cards with no fixing. That is very unfortunate. Love to see a pick 8 Angel or the black-blue land. Oof. We do need more playables here. We actually really need a couple more playables, so I have to take the creature. We need 2 more playables still. Golem is fine. We need something. Don't want to play the Seraph, but it technically could make the cut. Fleeting Flight could make the cut. Would have been really nice to get 1 more life-gaining land. Now the Micromancer looks sexier. I don't want either of these. Soul Shackle Zombie, okay. Okay. Let's see what we've done to ourselves here. So I do love the Micromancer with 2 spells. We like the Essence Scatter. These are all the potential things that we'll add into the deck. I don't think we're ever going to be a Claws Out type deck. We do have a couple cats and the Burglar Rat. There's a world where we could end up wide, but seems very unlikely. Okay. Ultimately, I think we're probably just going to cut the Micromancer and the Fleeting Flight. Our removal is pretty light. Don't think I want to splash for the Essence Scatter either, just because we're already splashing for 3 blue cards. Otherwise, obviously, that card is phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, just splashing for rares and a card that's really, really good seems pretty great. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, we don't have that many non-creature spells, so maybe we don't even splash for the Zephyr. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but okay, the Zephyr's getting cut. Don't really want either of these either. Is there anything better than those 2 cards? We will check. Pup can bounce some Hunters, a Rat, Banishing Light, Golem. Okay. The Banshees. Yeah, we definitely have hits there. Okay, so this looks fine here. Now the question is, do we have anything non-blue that we want to bring in? 16 and 4. Would bring back in the Fleeting Flight. We don't have that much removal. Combat Trick is fine. I don't really want to add more blue. We could go Soul Shackled. Micromancer. Okay. I like the Micromancer. We have 2 1-cost spells. Golem is a bit sketchy, but I think I'm okay with it. We have some card draw to try and get to 7 lands. Okay. So we have 8, 7, 4. I think we need more black than we need white because we have the double Edict, double Arbiter of Woe, no double white sources needed. Okay, here we go. Okay, game number 1. I think the deck looks fun. I think we have some good cards. Are going to have to draw our land sources properly here. That is not helpful. Okay, this looks great. Get rid of the Meteor Golem, and we are good. Play the white, then the black land. Get ourselves a nice couple turns here. Hello. Basically, we can play the Hunter next turn and then immediately sack it, so we get to draw 2 cards next turn. Unless he counters this. I'd be very upset if he counters this. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful, too. A lot of sacrifice fodder for the Gourmand. Go ahead and play the tapped land. Okay. This is looking pretty good. We've already got 1 thing in the graveyard. This puts 2 in. Hey, he's doing the same thing as me. With the Gourmand sacking things, the Banshee can pretty easily be -13, -13. Okay. The problem is if we Resolute here. I wasn't going to Resolute, but now I kind of want to. But then we shouldn't have played out the blue source just yet. If we Resolute here, it does allow us to swing. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to sack the creature because it puts something in the graveyard for the... Kiora. Now we do need to save the last creature to sack. Like if he doesn't play anything good here. We want him to just play a big 4-drop. Obviously he can't do that, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's good enough. The Tragic Banshee. Yeah. So, Yeah, it's a little weak, but we do have the Eaten Alive. If we didn't have the Eaten Alive, it'd be a lot more skeptical of this play. Beautiful. We just keep finding fodder. I'll take fodder for days. We also have another Tragic Banshee in the deck, so it's looking good. Okay, rat is fine. We have plenty of junk in our hand here. Okay. So we're going to lead on the hunter. And we get to guaranteed swing with the Gourmand and draw again. Keep hitting land. Could play Kiora here. Ditch the island and the plains. Play out the swamp. Eaten Alive. The something and then swing with the Banshee anyway. Potentially. We don't find anything better with Kiora. Kiora is 1 off here, threshold. And if we swing with the Banshee and Eaten Alive, this will be... Well, we can't Eaten Alive, right? Because we're going to sack the card to the Gourmand. Okay. In that case, I guess we're just playing Kiora. Seeing what we draw here. So we will discard a swamp and an island. Play out the plains. That is not a fun draw after you just draw Fleeting Flight. Okay. I think this is worth it. Maybe it's not. Maybe you just let it die. I'm going to keep it alive. He's only got 2 cards left in hand. I like the idea of just making more things obnoxious. Like now, next turn, if he chumps Kiora, he's not blocking the 6/4. I play the Micromancer and then just sack it. I don't think I've ever gotten to swing with Kiora, really. I've drafted this card a number of times, but it's such an important must-kill. What is this? Blasphemous Edict? Did he play a land yet? Need 5 lands for Blasphemous Edict. Waltz. That is so slow. That's kind of wild. Okay. Now we just kill him, basically. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. GG's. I never got to swing with Kiora still. One of these days I'll get that octopus. Game number 2. It's a keeper, but we can't do anything till turn 3, which is sketchy. Okay, we have an Edict. We're only 1 mana shy here. He looks like he's playing a very aggressive red type deck. Could be good news for our Edict if he goes all in. Turn 5, we just smack him with the Edict. Yeah. Okay, we have 5 land. Still can't do anything turn 2 here. Really freaking brutal. Do not like that. A cat would be so amazing here just to chump block something. Oh my god. Alright, we're eating a ton of damage. If we had any turn 2 here, like, we just get to stop at least 3 damage and... Okay, and we'll just flood out. That's fun. I don't think we want to play the Kiora. It's not really going to do much. This feels bad too, but it technically means either has to be paying to make me not block, and then maybe we can gain some life next turn. I don't think there's a world where we don't ever play any creatures out until the Edict, because that's still 2 turns away and we'll probably be dead. Definitely will be dead. Luckily he can't stop me from blocking here. Okay, so he only gets to swing with one thing. That's the good news. We'll just eat it and probably play out. Perfect. That is a beautiful hit. Oh, we don't actually get to heal off of it, so never mind. I take it back. I guess we should have let our creature die. Now it's just a 4-2. That sucks. I think you still have to play it out. It does still gain me 1 life, but it doesn't gain me 2 extra. Which really would have been helpful right now. I have no choice but to play it out. 1, it gains me a life, and 2, he can stop me from blocking with 1 thing next turn. We need at least 1 blocker. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Okay. Well, we have to... That has trample. Okay, so we blocked a 5. That's 2, 4. Yeah, we're just dead. Did he... Wait, did he not pay? Oh, he didn't save any red. Okay, so maybe we're not dead. Are we dead? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That sucks. This has trample, so it doesn't help blocking it. Or technically this saves 1 more, I guess. So that's still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Man, we almost stabilized. Oh, that sucks so much. No other way to block here. Okay. GG's. We had any turn 2. We would have been able to stop some more damage. This looks really bad, but it does have our 2 main colors and a turn 2. And we're on the draw, so hopefully we'll just draw a top. Something good off the top of the deck. Easy. Got a lot of 2-drops. Okay. I think we pitch just a land here. Actually, we need the swamp, sorry. Did not like drawing a 6-drop here. Okay, if he pays to equip... Annoying. Well, excuse me. Now I kind of want to go Angel here to stay mana efficient, and we gain more life, and it's a blocker. So we'll just swing, not sacrifice the Angel. Okay. He's missing land. He's good. That's all he does. That's good. Potentially has a 1 mana card in hand here. No. Just because the gold vein pick. This is fine. We'll just go ahead and sack the Resolute. Okay. This time the Micromancer is actually good. It's annoying. Gets rid of both my creatures. Would love to hit a land here. We have 2 shots at it because we can swing with the Gormon. Sack a 1/1. Might be a little too aggressive. But if we hit the land and we sack, we can Banshee the Soul Shackled. And this blocks the Burglar Rat. Missed the land. Okay. Alright, I'm still going to go for it. Maybe he does have a 1 mana play. Oh, we missed. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Now we're going to eat a lot of damage. Well, not a lot, but 4 at least, unless he has any removal here. Guess we grab the alive. Our hand is so expensive right now, and we have no mana. Okay, Feldar's okay, because we can still chump the Soul Shackled here. If he... Okay, that's annoying. But we just chump block this, and then hopefully Blasphemous Edict next turn. No. I don't know if we're going to hit this land or not. Okay, we hit the land. Okay. Going to Edict here. The only fear is that he could have a Fake Your Own Death, which would be very obnoxious. Okay. Or if he flashed anything in there like Resolute and then he has the Goldvein pick. He gets back Soul. I have way too many cards in hand for the rat to be good. And this just does 2 damage off the bat. Really obnoxious. Land is helpful. 2 turns we can Meteor Golem something. We do need to kill this turn, so we kind of have to eat it. There's no other option, right? I mean, Banishing Light is the other option, I suppose, but... I think this is more mana efficient. Because we're probably going to always have to pay 5 for this thing. Especially with the Arbiter of Woe in hand, we need a creature to sacrifice. So, 5 costs more than 3. We'll go with the more mana efficient play. We now have the Meteor Golem for next turn. And that being said, maybe that is incorrect. We don't have any fodder right now, but Eaten Alive is the only way maybe that we can proc our Tragic Banshee into a 13/13. Yeah, we gotta go for it. And still be able to play. Because this, of course, does not... That's going to be a good Banishing Light target. Rebuke, if something is tapped, does give me an option for the Tragic Banshee, but that might be a while. We're definitely going to banish that thing. I don't want him to get any value from it. Uh-oh, what's he got? Oh, he's going to immediately Cathar and make your move. Oh. That's rude. Now he gets back a rat, I guess? Currently doesn't get anything else back, right? Well, he eats the food and then this becomes 5. Oh my god. So then we're down to 2. That's annoying because we need to deal with that, but the Banshee can deal with it. If he just swings here... Oh, wow, he didn't swing, because we would have rebuked his thing. Or, I mean, we would have just chump blocked, right? And then whatever he brings back, we just rebuke. But now I think we wait. Redwing, not bad. Banshee, not bad either. I need to leave rebuke open. I think we're gonna go just Banshee the Hawk. Wow, gross. Now I think we need to Dreadwing. We need this to play this. I can't get rid of this. Can't get rid of that. Gotta get rid of the cat. Next turn we're gonna have to sack this into the Hawk. Did I really get rid of Rebuke here? I don't think so. Pretty brutal. Yeah, you have no choice but to chump this thing as well because okay, yeah, I mean we still have to chump it because if this dies, he gets back the soul dude that kills me. That is extremely unfortunate. At least him moving that means we can just chump with the golem. No choice here. Yeah, I don't think we should have played out the Dreadwing. For some reason, I think I was thinking it would have Death Touch, but obviously it wouldn't. I think we're just dead. Up. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really accomplish anything. We could still chump the Soul Shackled with the pup. Forced to do that. Okay. Arbor of Woe looking for that cat and feeling real bad that we can't find the cat. Where are you, cat? That is not helpful. So we just have no plays other than to do this. And he swings. That sucks for me if he has another creature in hand, because we can't play out our Arbiter now, no matter what. Unless we top deck something, obviously. Donnie, Helpful Hunter, Burglar Rat. We've got a bunch of hits. They're cheap. Thank you. About the best hit we could have asked for. That is about the best follow-up we could have asked for. Problem is we now have to lose this anyway, but we do get to draw another card off of it. Technically, we could go down to 1 if we wanted. Kiora not bad, so I'm going to hold the land for Kiora. He's barely got any land out. Like, he's due to hit some lands here. He's only got 7 land. He's got 2 in his graveyard, and that's it. Definitely due to hit some lands. He's got 7. We've got 9, 10. Wow, he had Eaten Alive. That is a nice top deck. Okay. But luckily we can still play the Burglar Rat just to chump 3/3 so we don't have to lose Kiora. Banshee is fun. Is there any reason to keep an untapped land over just a life-gaining land? Probably not. Next this turn we're going to play out the Burglar Rat. Okay. I'll say it again. You're due to hit some lands, buddy. Some more nice top decks. Okay. He has to have a creature, otherwise he just let me swing with Kiora. Okay. So this is nice because we're going to have an 8/8. We lose Kiora, but then this trades, then the Banshee finishes off the job. So that's beautiful. Finally get the Octopus. 8/8 and a 5/3. We've stabilized. With 9 cards left in the deck, we've stabilized. And he's still not hitting lands. What is happening? At least he had a tapped creature. However, we can't even swing because we're hitting lands. I mean, we can, well. So he gets to equip this thing. He forgot to equip it this turn, but it's going to be a 3/3. So I can't leave just the Banshee back. If he has any removal, we die. But I think we obviously have to start just pushing damage. So we just swing for 5 here. And pass. I don't know what else we have that matters if we hold land. We have nothing. He hit land. He's due to hit land, so only fair that he hits some here. We're 29% to hit land. I mean, yes, we would trade the Banshee off, but I think we just need to start pushing damage here. I don't think there's any reason to play out land or hold lands. Got 5 spells left. Bleeding Flight probably wins the game at this point. There we go. I told you he's due to hit some land. Johnny is not super helpful, but it does enable me to swing for lethal here. He has to trade. And then we just threaten lethal next turn. Okay with that. Okay. 6 cards left in the deck. One of them is Fleeting Flight. One's a Felidar Savior. Soul Shackled Zombie would be lethal if he can only play 1 creature out. Holy smokes. Okay. What do we got? Give me something good. Looks pretty good. Well, tapped land, so we have a white source. Next turn, I guess we're just going to Burglar Rat. It's not very sexy to Burglar Rat on turn 2, but better than passing. Gives me some sack fodder out there. Okay. We have Resolute Reinforcements, maybe. Maybe a Cathar Commando, more likely. Yep, there you go. Okay. We got a nice blocker for that, because we get a 4-3 if he swings. But we do need to kill that Cathar Commando before Banishing Light comes on the board. But we really just want to find land next turn pretty desperately here. We have a 2, 3, 4, or 2... 3, 4, 5, 7 cost card in hand. Yeah. And the 3 we can't play. So we want to hit 4 or 5 next 2 turns. So just give me a land. I will be happy. Angel is frightening. Really? I think that's a horrible attack, because now I get to swing next turn. What are you doing? I couldn't swing at all next turn, but now I get a 4-3. He can't block yet. What is he doing? Well, now we can also play Banishing Light, which I don't usually like to do here on a 2-3, but as with a recent previous video, we have Banishing Light and that pup, so we can always banish something that's like a 2 or 3 drop. Now, bounce the Banishing Light later when he drops like a 6 drop that we need to deal with. I really hate his swing with the Cathar Commando. I just don't think that was right. Sure. Could have annihilated it before it became a problem. Draw some cards, and hopefully they are land. A good hit. Panda is gross, especially with Commando here. Don't like to see that. That's super unfortunate that I can't trade into the... Like, he'd probably take the trade because he gets the Commando back. But if he got the Commando back, we could then Banshee it. In other words, if this was a 2-2, we trade... He's happy because he gets his Commando back, and then we just kill it immediately. Oh, we can actually Soul Shackle. What am I talking about? Forgot we had this in our hand. The perfect answer. And I'm just over here roping him like an idiot. My bad. Okay. Good stuff. Now you have no hits for your Panda. Panda looks dumb now. Amulet is interesting because he can immediately, if he had a 1 cost, would have played it, sacked it, and then his Panda starts having targets. I'm just going to swing here and hope that he blocks something. I don't know that he will. But I think we still go for it. Okay. This is awkward, but again, I think we have to go for it. Now if he plays out another creature next turn, we can swing with the Banshee, and even if he trades, he gets nothing back. We Banshee and kill his other thing, potentially. That is rude, but not really the end of the world. Seems like he might have a 5-cost card in his hand that he'd rather save that treasure for, but gotta use it here. Okay. Not helpful, not unhelpful. We do need one more land here. for the Meteor Golem. Yeah, I'm going to go for this because, again, if we hit that land drop, then we get to Golem whatever he's got as a blocker. It's nothing back still. A little nervous that he's probably running more involuntary. He could banish my banish. Okay. Still racing. When it calls the race off. And I call the race back on. I wonder if this was incorrect. I wonder if we're supposed to, like, because we could have, this comes back into the battlefield, so we still could bring it back. This would become a 2-1, and then we swing with the 2/1/1s. Is that better? I don't think so. I think we just kill this. Killing the panda while he currently has nothing in his graveyard just feels correct. It's a shame we didn't have any way to sack something so we could turn the Banshee on before. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to swing first. Yeah. I think we were definitely supposed to swing first, but it's okay. We'll catch him with the Felidar Savior for lethal here. Spread out the love. What do you got? Stab. Bycat. GG's, let's go. Alright, it's 3-1. Off to a great start. Deck's great. Going first, we don't have any black sources. Don't have any black sources, don't have any 2-drops. Okay, still no black sources. I'm not going to go down to 5 here, so... No black sources, we'll pitch the black card. Rat feels pretty bad to keep, though. Maybe this is more correct. By the time we find a black source, we'll probably be closer to 4 mana. Please find me lands on the top of my deck. Please. Oh boy. It's not good. Oh boy. That's a pretty great start for my opponent and pretty atrocious start for me, and we're just dead. GG's. That's extremely unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay. Don't think we have a choice but to go for this dumb play here. Yeah, and if he does anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. If we don't draw a land here. Okay. What does he have? House through. Okay. That's just GG's. We drew a land, but it's a white land. So we can play Kiora. Dig for some land here. Still vastly far behind. Obviously need to keep a black source. I don't know how we're going to deal with all this stuff, though. Like, the The Drake Hatcher is going to be a problem. This keeps growing this. We're going to eat this alive. Micromancer has no targets at this point. I think we just pitched that. Next turn we want to eat the Ajani. I think we actually keep the tapped land. It'll gain me a life, which we're going to need. And this turn we just sit back and eat a bunch of damage. Pray he doesn't have a spell. In a blue-red... Okay, that's not a spell. For the Drake Hatcher, because if he could have pumped the Drake Hatcher. Okay. We do also have the problem now, though, of the Zephyr. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, what am I doing keeping this? Okay, well, I'm an idiot, but we're basically dead anyway, so... Can't eat alive when you can't... The good news is he didn't have any spells last turn, so he probably doesn't have any spells this turn for the Zephyr. I mean, if he has anything, we're dead, right? But I think you double block a Johnny. Then you can eat the Zephyr. Oh my God, it's so bad no matter how you do this. Don't buy that he has a spell. Okay. We get a land, that means we can... Oh, it's not a black land, though, so we can't go Soul Shackled and Eaten Alive, which is very unfortunate. And it's not a black land, so you can't even pay 5. You do have to sack the 1/1. Fun stuff. Okay. Wow. Seals me for 3. If we have any creatures in our graveyard. God. I mean, he has no spells, so I think we just leave this alive for now. Good game. Connie just keeps getting bigger. It's also kind of rude, so I'm going to go ahead and tell him that he's being rude. Let's kill a Johnny. Like, if we get 2 more things in the graveyard, then Kiora becomes a legitimate threat. It's going to spit out an octopus. Again, this heals for 3, which is not terrible. Now we get the black land. Now we don't want the black land. Also, this actually sucks, right? Because now that he doesn't have anything in his graveyard, I'd have to remove 2 things from my own graveyard. Which gets Kiora further away from helping. That's really obnoxious. That is really obnoxious. Oh, that is really obnoxious. Okay. I think we're going to swing with Kiora here. And if he trades anything, we can Soul Shackle it. The only thing that this is blocking is the Drake Hatcher. He probably just eats 3 damage, which is totally fine. He does, we'll go ahead and just play the Soul Shackled and not heal. Is that true? Oh, probably not. I think we have to heal. Oh, it's so painful. Well, you only have to eat 1, so that's the good news. We don't have to eat the other card. We have Blasphemous Edict. I mean, there's a world where we stabilize. It's not a very good chance anymore with the Johnny, but
I will do all
probably
I
just
can
wins right here on the
to
spot with the Drake Hatcher Twin Strike. 3, 4, 5.
descend like the sun's fire.
Yeah, you should swing with everything. Because I have to block. I have to block the Drake Hatcher. Alright. Blasphemous Edict for the win off the top. Not for the win, but at least for the for the memes. No. Okay. We tried. Alright. 3 and 2. Gotta get one more win here. Looks good. Got all our colors. Got a 2-drop. Oh, come on. Really gross. Annoying to draw a 6-drop and then pitch a land, but is what it is. Should have drawn first. Don't need more blue sources is the problem. I do need white and black sources. Just pitch a pup or something here. I've only got a stab. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our pup. It's totally fine. Bride mate, not hopeful. Let's swing first like smart people would do. Brutal. Banshee just doesn't do anything right now. I'm gonna awkwardly hold the Banshee back here. Quad Rallier is annoying. I think I'm going to kill it. Helpful Hunter is very helpful. Play that out first here, see what we draw. It is the 6th land that we need here. Ooh. We just pitched the Golem. Okay. Maybe a world where we hold that land until next turn just to... He rats me here or something. Okay. Good stuff. Got 1 card left in hand. That is exactly what we want to see. Wow, he had a Meteor Golem as well. All right, we got some land. That's a good thing to ditch. We already got rid of a Johnny. I was going to say for the life gain we can keep it, but I don't think there's any reason to keep either. We pitched our 7 drop already, so I don't think we need any of these lands, but I'll just hold on to the one that gives me some life. So I think he's just swinging to gain life here because he's dead on board otherwise. So I am going to go ahead and block. If he really top decked something though, then that's really obnoxious. Okay. Oh, I'm going to kill that, but let's go ahead and swing first. Resolute is good. Let's get rid of the tapped land. There's still plenty of other land. Get rid of the black land here. Actually need the white land here for the Resolute. I'm going to flash it in potentially. Yeah. It's to just sack it, make the pool bigger, but the important thing is taking the life gain off the board. We not supposed to not supposed to have blocked that? I don't know. I mean, he had to top deck like exactly that basically. Seems I mean, this just gets to eat the Plunderer, which is not bad. I'm going to go for it. There's a world to keep the Resolute as well. To pitch it with the Dreadwing, but I think eating the Plunderer is just too good. And I think there's even a world where he just eats his own Plunderer here, potentially with a Ghoul. I don't think he does, but I think a 4/4 maybe. Better than eating my 2 1/1s? No. I didn't think so. We have not seen either of our 1-drops. So Fleeting Flight is damn near lethal. But it's not. 7, 8, 9. It's 1 off lethal. Alright, well this gives me a free body and then draws a card, so no matter what you want to get the Micromancer on the board. See what we draw. And then I'm going to give this thing flying here. Put him at 1. Needs the top deck. Something real good here. That does heal him. But only up to 3, so he's dead. Alright, 4 and 2. Looking for those 5 wins. I think the deck is certainly a 5-win deck. Certainly capable of it. Like a great opening hand here, minus the Golem. But compared to everything else we usually get, S tier. Change this into like a Gourmand or something. And this would be like the nuts. Okay. Opponent thought for a very long time. And then kept. Hopefully he's on a one-lander here. Okay, we have a great Savannah Lions blocker here. Bunch of good tragic banshee targets here with the 1 health. We have another one of these opponents who takes very long time to swing with a creature. Okay. Let's get the black land out. Hunter out. We now have a really nice 3-drop to go along with our other really nice 3-drop. Removal spell is good. Don't like to see that. I do like to see that he's missing land. If he swings, I will of course trade. You need to kill. That unicorn here. No way to kill the unicorn, huh? I'm gonna play the Infernal Vessel out for now. What was he gonna pump his good fortune? A second good fortune? Oh my god. All of this off the backs of the Llanowar elves, too. I don't know that you swing at the lion here. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good trade. A 2-1 for a 1-1. Okay, some land is great. Still cannot kill the unicorn. Extremely unfortunate. I mean, we could kill the elves. Like, it might have been the smart play last turn, to be honest. Maybe I regret not killing them last turn. Seems risky. If he just finds land the next 3 turns or something, we just die. But if he doesn't find any land, he can't do anything. I'm going to go ahead and kill that. Pass. Of course, he just top-decked land. Awesome. Oh, God. That's great. That is just great. Do we block here? Yikes. Big yikes. Oh, this is so bad. Can't block with Kiora. I can at least try and chump block this thing if he doubles to 6. Or what does it do? Yeah. Doubles to 6 if he drops a land. Feels so bad running this out and not killing anything. Gonna run this out. Wow. I mean, we're really close to the 7 mana needed for the Golem. I think we actually lose a Banshee here. He really top deck 2 lands in a row. Come on. Oh my god. Gotta love it. I really think Blasphemous Edict is probably our best bet at this point. We should just go digging for it. Really needed to hit back-to-back lands after I killed his elves, and then he really didn't. And he didn't... What? Well, this is absurdly good for me. We get this back. He has to sack his entire board. Okay. I don't understand the no attack there, but I think we can actually just Banshee this and then move on with our lives. Probably misplayed some of that earlier game there. I'm going to run out the 7th land for the Golem. Otherwise, holding the land for Kiora would be much better. But I think the Golem's probably going to win the game because he doesn't have many cards. If he plays just one creature, we just get to kill it. Smack him for 9. But yeah, any draw is a good draw next turn because even if it's land, we'll eventually dump it. Well, we didn't really get to use Blasphemous Edict that much so far. This was a great one. That's why we pack 1 picked it. Completely rugs your opponent out from the claws of defeat there. I mean, that was an absurd opening from him. He had the elves with only 2 land, playing 2 Good Fortune Unicorns into a Hydra, into back-to-back land drops. Back-to-back-to-back. At this point, he doesn't want them anymore, but... I don't think we even bother killing that. The Golem here? I think we just swing. Actually, he played it on turn 2. Sorry, he played it on turn 2. So yeah, it's pretty good on turn 2. No. To be fair, he did play the Savannah Lions on turn 1. So he must have top decked this on turn 2. That's actually better than the Vampire at this point. Threatens more damage. I'm going to hold it, though. Okay. The game just ends automatically. There you go. All right. Thanks, game. Thanks. All right, 5 and 2. Everything from here is just gravy. I think our deck is certainly capable of going the distance. Not with an opening draw like this. This is sketchy. If any of these were a swamp, I would love this hand. God, the mulligan system is just so punishing. It's got a turn 2. It's got a turn 3. It's got 2 of my colors. My main color and a splash color. But yeah, we definitely need to find some black sources pretty quickly here. Not just for the edict. We're actually running 8 black sources though, so I feel better about doing this than it was vice versa. That being said, we're just going to only draw white lands, my deck has decided. You have something he can flash in here? No. Okay. We've been running into some weird people the last 2 days. Probably disconnected or something. Okay. Well, that was weird. 1 game away from 7 wins, 1 game away from ranking up. Meant to be. This is it. Final boss time. We just need a good opening hand. Oh boy. 5 drop and 2 4 drops. So brutal. Can't keep it. Still no blue sources, and then we hit 2 blue cards and 1 card that we can actually play. That is really bad. I think we have to pitch the Micromancer over the Dreadwing. And they're both really good cards. Maybe we pitch the Dreadwing instead. No, I'd rather have the 3 drop. So if we hit a blue land before turn 3, I'd rather have the... I'd almost rather pitch the Banshee, but if we don't find our blue sources, then we just have 2 blue cards stuck. Okay, this is not great. And I'm very tempted to hold off on the Barons until turn 3 for the Ajani. I don't think that's good either. I think we're in bad shape no matter how we slice this. Alright, our opponent's on a mulligan as well. We need blue in order to do anything here. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk. Yeah, that's not great. And then we hit the blue. So now I actually wish we did it the other way. But that's fine. What are you going to do? We'll run out the Dreadwing next turn. And then play the Baron on 4. And then hopefully we find a land for the Banshee. Get rid of the Hawk. That is so obnoxious. Okay. We have land, but now we're going to have to pitch something. Okay, another land. I want the tapped land for turn 4 because we have nothing else to do anyway. The deck needs double black. It doesn't need double white, so... do nothing else here. He swings the Pride Mate, we double block, I think. Get a Joust through, we get thoroughly shredded. Okay, good. Good, good, good. That's a great draw as well. Good stuff. We draw first, I think. We're never pitching the cat. We might pitch whatever the cat draws. A rat. Yeah, we probably pitch the rat. Do we swing? Maybe we don't swing. We don't want him to hit it with the Hawk, so... let's play this. Pass. I'm okay with this, because now next turn we get to deal with the Hawk. Then his Ajani. and mine are equal. That is so annoying, because now you don't want to deal with the hawk, because he just gets it right back. Do you swing with the Ajani here? You definitely don't want a Burglar Rat. Well, he's got a Panda out. I mean, you need to kill the hawk, though, because then this thing grows. So tough. Alright, let's see what he does. Really? Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, you can have your hawk back, but you're now going to lose your pride mate, so quite happy with the outcome of that sequence. However, we are low on playable cards here. He gets back the Panda, so he's got a really good recursion deck here, which is obviously not good for us. That is not good for us. Okay, well, we do have the Dreadwing, and he can't block with the Vampire, so we just race. That's not bad. Of course, pitching a land now when we need 7. Do you actually pitch the Rat? I don't think so. Unfortunately, again, I do not like ratting here. Well, he's got, yeah, he can just get that back with a Panda, right? But, okay. And he gets to pump it. Savior is pretty decent. It pumps up my Dreadwing anyway. Still can't swing with the Banshee. The Savior's not that good. The Dreadwing swing here awkward, because we don't really want to dump the Meteor, but we also need land for the Meteor. Less than or equal to. I actually don't mind him bringing back either of those. Obviously not fun, but I'm going to go ahead and swing here and just see what happens. That's tough. I feel like we're ahead, so we don't really want to keep the Edict. But I feel like we can easily become behind here if he's got some more crazy recursion stuff. It feels gross to ditch this. We're on such a stalled board state that I don't know if this is right. I mean, I'm going to lose the Banshee. He loses this. He brings back a cat, and I think we're behind. Ugh. Feels so gross. Or even a world where you get rid of the Golem instead. I'm going to slow play this. This feels really weird, but I think that this is the best bet. We're just going to keep playing it slow here. I mean, if we're gonna edict, then we just chump this. And I think we have to edict here. Yes, play your last card. No, don't have your last card be the thing that brings back the freaking Panda. That's super annoying. Okay, we can banish the Panda. There's the winning play. So, swing first, get those 3 points in. And then feel real bad about getting rid of, okay, a land. Need the land for the Golem, but whatever. Okay. Plays the Panda. We banish it. And hopefully find a 3-drop here. Does he actually have a way to sack it this turn? I'll be pretty annoyed if he does. Okay, just land. That's not exactly what we want, but it's also not terrible. It means we can play the Golem next turn. The only awkward thing is if he hits a land here. Alright, perfect. Any target's a good target. Pup is decent. We can bounce the Golem and play it again. We do need one turn off here, though. Like, if he draws a removal here, we'd be very upset. Harvester. Okay. Okay. I think we just pass. Well, no, I think we swing. Yeah, we swing for sure. Because if he blocks, then we Fleeting Flight. And if he does nothing, now we can flash in the pup to block. Let's go. Another trophy, baby. And we're back to Diamond. New season started, and we had to rank back up, and I've uploaded pretty much every single draft we've done, I believe. That ugly 2 and 3 draft we just had the last video. Now we've got 3 nice trophies in the last couple of videos. Not bad. Take one more peek at the deck here. I think it was a really good deck. First pick, Blasphemous Edict. We got a couple Banshees, phenomenal card. The Arbiter of Woe came out only like once or twice. The Golem was really great. This pup, I think, is underrated, especially with like golems and banishing lights. We had the Eaten Alive. Kiora got us 1 octopus. That is it. Couple cats. Never complain about the cats. Ultimately, pretty nice deck. Not bad. Another trophy for the mantle. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time.